Tomes and Tribulations back here in Fig's office.
Cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Professor
Sir,
Sharp.
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Haven't met him yet. Seems like an
What?
ally.
That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough.
Need to know basis.
In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
Gotta find those pages.
Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand.
I'm in that same boat.
I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Is
Plenty
Sharp
to
the
keep me
potions
occupied
teacher?
while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
I think Sharp might be the potions
and don't
teacher.
neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay. Tomes and Tribulations. Got more rewards. We've leveled up to level 9. Woo! Things are heating up, baby. Let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. I gotta be honest, anytime a professor or a headmaster leaves to go to London, that's never really a good thing. Hello, beautiful. Gonna have to lead you somewhere. We've got some mail here.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Okay. Now post requesting to meet her. Sounds good to me. I mean, I'm gonna say we probably want to go do that, right? This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This is the hamlet of Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, flue flames, side quests, and collectibles. Looks like we've got 3 quests, or 3 chests and a demiguise statue. Okay. Interesting. As you explore, you'll remove fog and reveal more of the map, unveiling new opportunities like hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other
Professor
locations.
Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Okay, going to be able to learn a new spell from Professor Hecat. We've got lots to do here, man. Lots on the agenda. Girl from Wagadu. That's a main mission. We've also got Herbology Class as a main mission. So I'm going to hang off on those for a second. I think we're going to check out Professor Hecat's assignment. We're going to be able to learn Expelliarmus, which is really good. We've got crossed wands, spell combinations. Okay, we've we've got some things to do. So to start, to be able to learn our next spell with Hecate, she wants us to dodge and use Incendio. I'm gonna see...
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to
I'm gonna see if we
practice
can
with
do
the
'em
training
here.
dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Could practice our
That'd be brilliant.
combinations
Wonderful.
here.
I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
I'm just not sure if we're going to be able to use Incendio on students. That seems like kind of a bad thing here. So we're going to go Accio, Incendio, Levioso.
Excellent form.
Okay. Now we're going to be able to combo those into something better, I'm sure. Okay. Levioso, 1, 2, 3. Accio, Incendio.
Incendio.
I pressed the buttons a little bit too fast. Game couldn't keep
Nicely
up.
done.
I love the combos, dude. Okay. Accio, hit. Incendio, hit. Levioso, hit. Accio. Accio? What the heck? I think I pressed them too fast, so I'm gonna slow it down. Accio, hit. Incendio, hit. Just gotta slow it down a little bit to let the spells recharge here.
Accio. Incendio.
That's cool. That isn't.
One.
That entire time, the dummy stood no chance.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Okay, so I want to see. I mean, does
Hello,
using
Lucan.
it against a training dummy
Is the final
count? Could we
round
just
of
keep?
crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
Absolutely, let's get it done.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
Your boy's got this. I don't
We
need
can
any
make this a real
distractions.
victory.
3 on 1,
That's
4
the
on
spirit.
4 on 1. Okay, I should have taken a partner. I'm sorry. This was dumb. So Incendio is going to be
Incendio.
our main focus here.
Stupefy.
And honestly, playing defense is one of the biggest things.
Stupefy.
Keep using Protego,
Levioso.
Levioso,
Incendio.
Incendio. We kind of got both of them right there. Beautiful. I don't know if they're going to count as enemies.
Accio. Incendio.
Use Incendio on her.
Stupefy.
Stupefy. Let's just
Is that all you've got? Protego. Stupefy.
use as much as we can here. Come on.
Fringo.
Woo! Last one.
Incendio.
Missed him. You got to be so close for Incendio. She wanted us to dodge some too. Well,
Fringo.
I don't want to end up potentially losing here, so let's just finish it. That wasn't too bad. I don't know if these are going to count
for a round.
towards Hecate's requirement for us, though.
Victory! You've won the tournament!
Because I don't know if these are enemies. I'm just getting started.
That was nothing. I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
I'm flattered, but I don't deserve such an honor.
Come now, you're the undisputed winner. You should revel in your accomplishment.
I mean, I
Now
am
that
pretty
we've
cool, huh?
definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork.
Did we not
Wonder
get
how
anything?
my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
I thought we were going to...
Yes.
Oh, Crossed Wands Champion Garb. This is it right here. An ensemble for the unchallenged duelist. Earned by winning all challenges of Crossed Wands. Okay. I mean, it's all right. It's not the best thing in the world. We got the, this right here, Legendary Cape as well, I guess. Okay, so if we go over to our gear. To be honest, I don't even know where those show up because I'm not seeing them. Oh, they're here. I think. Is a cape neckwear? I'm not sure. I don't know. Okay. Well, we got some stuff there. That's not bad. Really, my biggest thing is, did that count towards this assignment? It did. All right. So we have that done. Now we're going to be able to go to our Dada class, and we're going to be able to learn Expelliarmus, which is very exciting. Let's go and fast travel over there. Looks good to me. Menu's so good, dude. When you're on like a quest, you can hit triangle to see it on the map, and then you could fast travel straight there.
How inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I agree. Okay. Time to learn Expelliarmus. Disarm the enemy. I love that she just lets him play and use magic however people want. Old Poppy. Taking notes. I'm excited to get our vivarium and start like growing plants and things. I know Poppy's a huge animal lover. Excited to get into that part of it. All right. So, little extra credit after class
I hope
here.
you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Your boy is the champion.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus. Little upside down L. Okay.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
I mean, I'm down, so I'm going to put... is this Expelliarmus right here? It's a damage spell. Can put that on triangle.
Expelliarmus!
You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Can't use it again yet. We're on that refill. There it is. You can see they lose their wand, and they got to go get it again. Kind of takes them out of the battle. That takes care of all of our side missions right now, apart from our keys and gobstones, which are kind of a work in progress. Herbology class or the girl from Wagadu. I'm gonna say let's go to Herbology class. It's a lower level. Locate this thing on the map, and it looks like it's gonna be all the way outside. I'm not gonna fast travel. Sometimes I just want to go through the castle. We can use our little floating fairy thing to highlight the way for us, and I don't know, I feel like there's a benefit. You know, obviously we can find keys and uncover secrets and things by traveling.
I'd better keep an eye on
foot.
high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
We need to get a broom, honestly, is what we really need to do. But yeah, I don't know. There's something to be said for traveling on foot. You can find pages. We can use Revelio.
Revelio.
Discover secrets and things. Secret passage leading to Hogsmeade. We need to find that. We absolutely need to find that. So your Herbology classroom is going to be down here. I've visited this briefly previously. Just fantastic. Got a flu flame.
Off on another adventure.
I say we, I remember in the early access, I think I went in here. Can't go in there. There's like a tree you can Revelio. It gets you a script, so I guess we're not doing that yet. Let's just go to class.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
She's sweet.
We do look forward to growing together.
Oh, come on, the puns.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, Today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Mandrake.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
Need some earmuffs.
First, let's protect our ears.
Or whatever those things are.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh my god!
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut down the soil.
That would actually be pretty fun. Little terrifying, but pretty fun.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Nothing we couldn't
Now,
handle.
for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
How you doing, Professor?
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I mean...
I'll say. Nearly went deaf.
Wasn't easy.
Yes, of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Lenora seems to be a bit of a teacher's pet here, huh? She seems nice, though. Okay. So, go to our potting table.
Restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Okay. So we're going to be able to use this to be able to make more healing potions for our duels. Potting table dittany. Leaves of this medicinal herb are used in Wiggenweld. Growth time is 10 minutes. It's a small plant. So it's going to be ready in 10 minutes. It's going to yield 5. Add fertilizer to this plant to increase its yield. You can create fertilizer by conjuring a dung composter.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
This is just so cool. I don't, like, obviously spell casting and stuff is...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead.
Like, wand waving and incantations and things would be obviously the most exciting part, but to be honest, I mean, like,
Nice
the
work
little
in
things
Defense
like
Against
this.
The dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
I
Your
would
duel
be-
with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. Brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I would just want to learn
I nearly
everything.
put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor.
I mean, I wouldn't know anything about that. You're taking a long time here, Chief. I heard him say no offense, though. I appreciate that.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
This is the tree I think I wanted. If we're in front of it correctly. There it is. All right. Dirigable plums. This orange radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. Okay.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
How do we throw a cabbage? L1, use R for the tool wheel. We can select a Chinese chomping cabbage. And you can use L1 to...
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
That's amazing. We're going to be able to use that in battle.
My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants, too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
So imagine starting a fight and throwing a bunch of those things out.
I'll see you back in class.
I'm just going to go ahead and collect all of these, thank you. Appreciate that. What else do we have here? Malasuite leaves. Dittany leaves. I mean, sorry, Professor, I'm taking all your plants, but never know when these are going to come in handy. Anything else?
Revelio.
I think we're good to go. Yeah, throwing that thing out, and then you could start attacking people while your plants are attacking people. Not grass. Should we... kind of want to check out... I don't think there's anything up here. It's kind of a long, roundabout way of getting back to class here. Hey, you boys skipped class once or twice in his day. I wonder if we can come in here and plant things whenever we want and then just leave them there. I love the idea of actually having to manage plants and like...
That helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves.
Take care of them and stuff. 5 minutes left.
Lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Oh, just gotta wait 5 minutes.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you.
I feel like this is kind of a...
Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
I feel like it's kind of a... I mean, I feel like most people probably aren't going to mess with plants too much, but I bet if you really focus on it and get some of the better ones, that's going to be pretty impressive. So class is over here.
We must first understand.
I think we can wait, right? If we go to our map, I'm pretty sure... Wait.
Friendships, kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
So it doesn't work. It just takes us from night to day or day to night. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and watch this for the next 3 minutes. Slightly more entertaining than watching paint dry. To be honest, the game's just so good. I've been watching Professor like walk around in the background and stuff. 3, 2, 1. She's done. All right. 5 Dittany leaves. Oh, and then it just keeps going. So every okay. See, that's pretty cool. It would be nice. I was just thinking about this. It would be nice if they had like a companion app where you could log in on your phone, like when you're not playing your
Handy
game.
resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Well, it's good to meet you. Appreciate you. But yeah, like imagine you could tend to your crops or your animals even when you're not at your game. It's like, you know, you're at work or school or whatever, you could take a couple moments to feed them and collect things and whatever, and then when you got home, you'd have that stuff already ready to go. Could be kind of good. But all right, next up, let's see what we've got for quests. Gonna keep checking everything off. We've got Potions class or the girl from Wagadu. I'm gonna say, since we're already here, since we're already talking leaves and ingredients and things, let's head to Potions class. Professor Sharp, Fig trusts him, has told him about our run-ins with the
someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I hear a key. Lead me the way. Show me the way. Trying to get another house token. I don't know if we're supposed to be going down here or what, but I'll take that. Some Quidditch goggles, and here's a chest. All right. Gotta wait for this thing to cross the path. Just gotta be ready at all moments. Come on. You can't control the key at all. You just gotta be patient. All right. Got another token. I can't wait to learn Alohomora, dude. So many locked doors and things that we can't check out. There's level 2 locks as well. Back up top here. Potions class. I gotta be honest. I think this might be what would entice me the most in this world. Learning to brew potions would just be so cool.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
He's intense. Very, very intense. Okay.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
This is so cool. Stir it up, bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. Nice and even motion. And I think we're done.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Okay. So let's go to his office. Gonna be able to grab...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Uh-oh.
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
Do we...
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
He wants us
I
to
suspect
steal.
that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I mean, I'm not going to say no, especially to a Weasley.
Feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
We're 100% getting detention for this. There's no way we are going to be able to successfully sneak this, but all right.
Remember, precision is key when brewing.
Fwooper feather? It's the only one he had. For sure. Could have noticed that that was gone. Mongrel fur? We've got a note here. Memorandum from the Auror office, subject Borgett and Burks. Borgett and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Aurors to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. So, he is an Auror, and I mean, there's some sketchy stuff going on at Borgett and Burks, no doubt. Let me grab these Ashwinder eggs. Gonna return the Fwooper feather to Gareth.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Just up to no good here, Trev. That's all right.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Love that. Okay, so potion recipes. We are going to be going for the Edurus potion, which takes an Ashwinder egg and a mongrel fur. And it just takes 20 seconds. I was hoping we were going to have some sort of like a mini game or something. I feel like they could have made it a mini game, made you study, practice. But I guess this makes more sense, to be honest. And eventually we're going to be able to have pots and potion stations and stuff in our room of requirements. So we're going to be able to set these up, set things to brew, and then head out and go do missions and things. Going to be pretty cool. Okay. Got a bottle of Edurus potion. We're not going to be able to make anything else. We could make Felix Felicis. This is a pre-order bonus. Enhances the drinker's chance of success in their endeavors, specifically by revealing the locations of large loot chests on the minimap for one in-game day. Interesting. We need Fluxweed to be able to get that. Okay.
And now we add the Mallow Sweet, and that's odd. What's happening?
He's going to mess it up.
Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah! Get it! Oh! Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I gotta be honest, I knew that was gonna happen. I had, there's no other option.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry about that. I'm
sorry,
just gonna be
Professor.
honest.
I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Need our room a requirement. I'm assuming that's going to be coming soon. Probably from
I think each of us has had enough
Weasley.
excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
All right. Well, successful day at potions.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.